Okay, you are live. Y'all can't see me very well. Was running a little late getting in, but here I am. Here I am. And it appears that nobody is the winner. It's showing me that nobody really was interested, I guess, in this subject. So, um, we'll take this off the board for a while, and I guess y'all got it down. Don't need help. Don't need help with your co-parenting. You're good. So we won't touch the subject for a little while until it starts coming back up as being one of the biggest challenges in a single mom's life. That maybe a new single mom comes in and joins in. That's a challenge in their lives. So it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. My name is Bess. I am the host of this here event by Single Moms Level Up. I'm also the founder of Single Moms Level Up and also the founder of the Single Moms Club private Facebook group. We also have a podcast that just started about 3 Mondays ago, and that is Just Be, and it is hosted by Single Moms Level Up. On Mondays is when the recordings drop, so you can check that out on YouTube. Getting it set up where you can pull it up on other places wherever you get your podcast from. We're getting it set up where we can put those there, and we'll start from the beginning with the premiere of Just Be, hosted by Single Moms Level Up podcast. We will start it from the beginning, and you'll be able to listen to those, and they'll be there for you and available for you up to 90 days is what the hosting site says, is up to 90 days. And after that 90 days, then you will have to find that someplace else. Anyway, which it will be in other places for you to find as well, just that you would have to go find it, you know what I'm saying? And I'll put it out there once some of them start coming down. I'll also put it out there where you can find it. I'm not just going to leave you hanging. But anyway, so we don't have a winner to this month. This is the very first time in 2 years that we do not have a winner at all. So what I'm going to do is take that single mom coin kit that I was going to give to the winner and give it to a single mom that I know is struggling right now with her single motherhood and her um, she's struggling in her single motherhood with one of her children that has, made some decisions that are not, what you would really want them to be, for your child. So I'm going to give it to her. I'm going to give it to her. I actually work with her. I work with this single mom, and we are becoming work friends. I think it's starting to spill outside of work and into our lives. We do talk a lot about our ups and downs of single motherhood. We have talked about that on the surface, but I think that a friendship is starting to form, and not just being associates, but a friendship is starting to form. And I know that um, she's feeling. Let's just say that she's feeling a lot of feelings, and I just want to encourage her. And that's what that single mom queen kit is all about. The giveaway is all about. And actually, the kit as well is because I know I'm a single mom, and I know that we go through some things. And sometimes all we need is a little box. And it's not that little, it's pretty big. But sometimes all we need is just a box of something that's just for us. A box of saying that somebody cares, that a box that saying that somebody cares enough for us to give us something, some tools, some products that will help us to take better care of ourselves. Because sometimes that's all we can do is take care of ourselves, because the situation has got so way whacked and out of hand that all we could do is take care of ourselves and pray over the situation and just let it be. Just let it be. Hence the podcast, Just Be. Maybe I'll change to Just Let It Be. Mm, I like it. I think I can do that because you know what? I could change my mind. I could change the title. I could do that, just let it be. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. We don't have a winner. Very first time in 2 years, we don't have a winner. And that's just wow. It's the first time for everything. So, I'll dig back in some of your when you guys entered in and you answered the questions, and I hope you answered them honestly. When you come into the Single Moms Club or request to join, there are three questions that are there. Those questions we use to run these events that we have, where we address the challenges that us as single moms face, and we address them and come up with solutions and goals, and what we gonna our courses of action. We come up with all those things of what we could do to change our perspective of whatever that situation is, so that we can keep moving forward in our journey being single moms, because standing still is not an option. As a single mom, standing still is not an option. The world's still going to go around. The world's going to still go around. Your kids are going to grow, but you're not pouring into them if you don't pour into yourself and take care of you, which I have to admit, I haven't done it. Y'all see, I'm a little fluffy. you know, I'm a little fluffy. And I know that for me, dang it, I don't know why I'm telling myself again. Mm. But anyway, I know for me that my oven is going off and I need to turn it off so my food doesn't burn. Hold on just a minute. Wow, that's wild. Y'all, this is live. This is live, a live broadcast. You might be catching the replay, but this does happen live and things happen. Single mom life. What can I say? I came home, threw something in the oven, um, was doing some things. Actually, one of the things that I needed to do tonight got put off my plate because they canceled the class or whatever. And so I was good. I was like, hey, I got some time. Got a little carried away with my time. And yeah, but anyway, the food's good. I pulled it out the oven and put it on the counter for it to cool off. But anyway, what I was gonna say, telling on myself yet again. So what I was gonna say was this. I realize, and I've done a lot of work, and the focus journal that I used to help myself through situations and out of situations and into new levels. Excuse me, new levels of thinking. It's helped me to level up as a single mom, and it's been a process. It's been a process, and it just depends on how intentionally you work on it. And so I've come to realize by doing the work that I allowed myself, and this is me, and I'm not saying anybody else, this is just for me, just me talking about myself. I allowed myself to um, pack on this weight because at the time that um, I always say tight and right, I was attracting a lot of attention that I didn't know what to do with. I didn't know how to respond to it. I felt like I was responding in the wrong way because I kept getting into a situation where I kept dating the same dude at the same time. And not saying the same exact dude, but that same personality and that same thing just kept coming at the same time. And a lot of those relationships didn't stick. And so I was disappointed with that and didn't understand what my power was. And my power was the power to say no. No, I can't. I don't have the capacity to uh, to do that right now. I don't have the capacity to offer you that right now. I didn't know that I had the authority to say that. I didn't have the courage to say that because I was a people pleaser. And so I didn't want to hurt people's feelings. So I would always speak. I would always, when and a lot of times just speaking would draw people in. But what's behind that speaking is what was the point. So I used to be a very big flirt. Very big flirt. Um just because I knew that I could and got away with it a lot of times, but I would attract a lot the wrong people by doing that because I wasn't the motive behind it wasn't right. I used to see men as toys. They were toys, something I could play with. And if I got tired of that toy, I got a new one. you know that's what I used to do. And so um because I would attract attention whether I was speaking or not, because everything was tight and right, I allowed and let go. Um, really just let go. And forgot about me and was just giving to my kids and making sure they're good and making sure they got this and they got that and they got this and they got that, not realizing that really what my children needed was me. They needed me, they needed my time, they needed me to be healthy, they needed me to be okay. I haven't had any health problems. Thank God for that, because I am overweight, and thank God I have not had any health problems. Probably more than likely, you know what? I'm not even going to say it was me. By the grace of God, I have not had any health problems. But a week ago, yeah, last week, I should say, I got extremely pissed off and upset, and something just changed and shifted in my body. I've recently started to become aware of my body and the pains and aches that it goes through. And I had numbed myself for such a long time that some of these pains and aches are just like, what? What is this? What's that? Why is it doing this? Now I'm starting to be able to feel again. And as I've been working out and going, getting into eating better and paying attention to what I'm putting in my mouth and being intentional about taking care of me. Um, but that happened made me feel like I had chest pains. I started to become a tad bit scared um and concerned, because I was like, I don't want to have a heart attack. I don't want to have a stroke. I want to be here for my kids. I want to be here for my grandkids. The one that's here and the ones that are coming later on. I want to be here. I want to be here, and I can't allow myself to to fall into that type of that was a deep seated anger that I obviously needed to deal with. And I said it before that a lot of times our kids will bring things out of us that need to come out, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because that's what they're brought here for, to bring us and mirror to us the things that we need to change, the things that we're doing good, the things that are like, borderline, the things that are funny, the things about ourselves, they are mirroring back to us. And we are raising our children. And what we want to do is to, um, what I wanted to do, and I believe what a lot of parents want to do, is raise their kids to be better than us, to not make some of the mistakes that we made, and, not make some of the decisions that we've made. But some of that is based on what they grow up around, and also what they see us do. So my kids have seen me in the past, and I don't do this anymore. I haven't done this in years. They see me in the past work myself to the bone and be exhausted constantly and never take a break for myself. Never take a break for myself. They seen me do that, where I get so zoomed in on work, 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 and I don't take a break for myself. I don't know if they paid attention to it, but the last time that I did that for a job. We had a natural disaster happen. People needed help. I was working 16-hour days to help other people. My kids were at home. They were old enough to be at home. Um, uh, Let me think. I think junior high, like eighth grade in high school. Was it eighth grade in high school? Yeah, yeah. uh, eighth grade and college, actually. So, uh, eighth grade and college age, senior year, whatever, So it must have been seventh grade and senior year. And I did this for a company that turned around and fired me months later, and I'm exhausted because I did that for that happened in September. So I did that for 3 months straight, and I was working 16-hour days, 10 to 16-hour days, trying to help customers to and help people to rebuild their lives back, specifically in their kitchens and their bathrooms, with their appliances and things of that sort. Um, Build their homes back after these natural disasters that removed and took all that stuff got ruined. And so I was helping people to regain at least some sense of normalcy back in their life, to be able to cook in their houses, use their bathrooms, all of that stuff. And the payment that I got back from that company was I got fired, because I was exhausted. Nobody and I'm not saying it was their responsibility, but nobody noticed that, hey, you're exhausted, maybe you need to take some time off. It's a big company. They're not going to do that. The managers and supervisors are not that attentive. They've got a whole lot of stuff on their plate. Um, when I left, they had implemented where the supervisor would sit down with everybody um, once a month. They would sit down with people and talk to them about how are things, talk to them about, what are your goals here and this, that, whatever, and have one-on-one conversations with people. But that didn't always happen, you know. I think one person there had said something about counseling and had mentioned some of the counseling services that the company offered. I wasn't comfortable with counseling because I had a previous belief that you pray through everything, you don't go through counseling. I found out that that's wrong. I found out that that's wrong, and that a lot of times you need both. You need both counseling and prayer. And one without the other may not be the complete answer, but the complete answer, my belief, the complete answer is prayer and counseling, prayer with counseling. And that's sometimes what needs to be done, because we can't always do it by ourselves, and sometimes we just need somebody to talk to, an adult conversation with another adult, whether it be somebody we know or not. And I think it's awesome that they have these apps now, where you can get counseling and get hooked up with a counselor through some apps, that offer counseling. That's an awesome thing. Because trying to find somebody nowadays, because everybody's becoming very aware that they may have some stresses or some thought patterns or whatever, that that they need to take care of their mental health, is becoming a thing now. It's an awesome thing because, yeah, we all have those times when we just need somebody to just bring us back down to reality. And help us walk it through, and yes, journaling does help, and that can help people, focus journals and things of that sort. um like the one that single moms, we offer here at Single Moms Level Up. We offer a focus journal that we have on our Instagram page. On the link that's in there, there's a focus journal that's available for you. It's prompted. There's a digital one, I think, and there's a physical one also. So those help a lot. Help yourself. If helping yourself is not helping as much as you need, or you feel it should, then get somebody outside yourself to help you through what you're going through, and know that it's okay. It's okay, and it's gonna be all right. Okay, single mom? All right. Well, that's it. No winner this month. First time in 2 years, no winner at all. So I want to say, enjoy your summer with your kids. And we'll see you next month. It's gonna be at a different time, more around my birthday, and it's gonna be more like a single moms. It'll be a single moms event, but a single moms conference more so. We may break that down and just have it for a 2-day conference, and we'll go from there, y'all. So we'll have some special guest speakers, some giveaways, and I did say giveaways with an S. And yeah, grand prize, of course, will be a single mom queen kit with some extra something something in it. So we'll see you next month. Have a great evening, day, morning, wherever you are. Much love. Hashtag single moms level up. Bye. And we're